Well, I did it. I'm positive. As if I didn't know, right? Like as if I didn't already know that. Yesterday, based on how I felt, I was like, tomorrow, for sure, right? And then I woke up today, and I felt noticeably worse. And I just finished the test, and it was positive. And I'm like, okay, it took long enough. But I also read online that it can take, like for the at-home test, it can take a few days before it shows up, even if you are already showing symptoms. Also, like, I live with Mal, and this has all started the exact same way. Anyway, hello and welcome to Sunday. At least now I can just go, all right, and accept that and, like, be around Mal. That's helpful, because the isolation part sucks. So at least we can enjoy each other's company a little bit. That's a positive thing. So I've had some time to get up and moving, have some food. I had some more of that chicken noodle soup. I had a hot tea with honey and lemon. And I got to tell you, now that I'm up and moving, I actually don't really feel worse than yesterday. I feel about the same.
Well, you took Sudafed.
Oh, shoot. That's true. I forgot that I took Sudafed. Okay, so the Sudafed might be pulling its weight a little bit. But yeah, I feel about the same as yesterday. I might feel a little better. That's insane. That's probably not true. Anyway.
You took Sudafed.
I did take Sudafed. It is so nice to be able to sit with you.
Yeah.
I was lonely. I've gotten a lot of work done, but I have been lonely. So it's really nice to just interact. Speaking of interact.
Chaz dropped off green beans.
Which was very sweet.
Yeah, he texted me and he's like, hey, I'm leaving a present on your doorstep. If one of you, like, is able to get up and go get it. And I'm like, we're not that sick.
Yeah. Because we had been planning to do a Super Bowl party today. Chaz had gotten the stuff to make a side. And he was like, well, you can still have the side. Oh. It's hours later. And in the last clip, I was like, man, everything's good. I feel great. Nothing is wrong. I love life. And that changed. That changed. I have had some, like, waves of exhaustion, chills. I haven't had a fever. I felt hot, but I took my temperature. I don't have a fever. A tiny bit of a headache, a little dizziness. It's hard to tell exactly, how all these things are related, because they may all be from that, but they also might be my body. Like, if one thing is happening, my body responds in another way. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't felt great. I have not felt great. So yeah, I worked for a little bit, and then, like, my body was just like, no. And I'm like, what? It's like, no, you have chills now. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm freezing, and you're gonna pass out. And I'm like, I'm so tired. And then I had to go, like, get in bed and lay down for an hour. And then I got up, and we were starting to work on some food. And, like, I was going to help Mal clean up some stuff in the kitchen. And then all of that stuff hit me again. It was like, you have chills and you're going to pass out. And I'm like, oh, God. And then I fell asleep on the couch for 20 or 30 minutes. So that's fun. I did take Sudafed this morning. And I took some Tylenol. So, like, I have some medication in my body. But, like, oof, this is rough. This feels more to me like the flu than a cold. Right now, but who knows how it'll feel tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel better.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, today is the Super Bowl. Last year, we had a party. Everyone came over, we had food, we watched the game. This year, more than half of the collective is sick. and there is no party. And there is no bet, actually. This is a very weird year. I've been so ill today that, like, that was the last thing on my mind. The Super Bowl bet did not even cross my mind at all. I don't have the game because we don't have cable, so I have to, I think I have to sign up for Paramount Plus to get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't. It's kind of sad because we've done it for so many years. But yeah, no bet, didn't choose a team. I guess I'll just throw a pick out into the wind and maybe it'll be, I haven't looked at the game at all. I don't know what the score is. I'm going to, you know what?
Who's playing?
Yes, it's the Chiefs and the 49ers. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know a whole lot about football, but I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are like objectively better. That might make 49ers fans upset, but I'm like pretty sure. I mean, they both got here, right? But I think that the stats of the people or something.
They just started the second.
So, like, the Chiefs will probably win, but I personally hope that the 49ers win. Because, like, the Chiefs have won several, right?
Lately, yeah.
It's not their turn anymore. So, go 49ers.
They're winning right now.
Are they? Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. But also, I'm not going to watch the game. I'm going to eat a little food. And then I have a feeling that the rest of my day is going to be some combination of like trying to work and then laying down and then trying to relax and just go in that order. And I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow is like too. It sucks, but it is what it is. At least I can interact with you again. That's a huge positive. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm in the vlog. There's no reason to... But wait, act now and receive additional vlog content at no cost to you. Hi, it's there. I wanted to include this because I think it's interesting, and I may not remember to say it in the morning. It's 11 p.m. and I went upstairs and I was working for like a tiny bit of time, and then I was like, I'm so tired and I have chills. I don't feel good. So I went and laid in the bed, and I was in there for probably 60 to 90 minutes, and then I can't sleep any longer, so I get up, and, you know, I'm still trying to get stuff done, so I'm like, well, I'll sit down and try and get, like, a little bit done. I really cannot sit long and do things at the desk. Like, part of this is that my body is just achy, and trying to sit at the desk, like, there is some level of necessity to it. I know I'm going to get yelled at by a lot of you for trying to work, but I'm trying to do it in like pretty small chunks. I mean, like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. I'll sit there and try to, you know, peck away at something on the computer. And then I have to like leave it. But I've been feeling like death, and I've been like, man, I am hot. I'm really hot. Like, I took my temperature earlier and it was okay. But I was like, I'm hot. So I came downstairs and took my temperature again, and it's 103. Or not 103, sorry. 103 is really high. 100.3, different. And so I was like, well, that explains that. I have another hour until I can take Tylenol. And then my plan is going to be to alternate Tylenol and ibuprofen. So I'll take Tylenol in an hour, and then I'm on a cycle of 1,000 milligrams of that every 8 hours. And then 4 hours, like in between, I'll take the ibuprofen. So I'm always keeping something in my system because I haven't had a fever in forever. Like, this is extremely unusual. And man, I don't feel great. I really don't feel great. My body hurts like, oh. Anyway, I wanted to include that. I do have a fever now, so... as if there wasn't any other indications that I feel crappy. There's another one.